Alright, so starting the session today, my original plans at the moment, I don't think they're going to happen because I want to play Dark Souls, but that might change. Thinking of doing something slightly different today. The way I usually like to play this game when I'm not streaming is to play for a couple hours, maybe take a short break, and play for another couple hours. Right now I'm going to start up the game and, kind of see where I'm going, see what kind of mood I'm in. I got some potentially bad Dark Souls news, which is that, like I said before, I didn't want to look up anything, and so I avoided looking up anything. However, I did a slight bit of research, just kind of figuring out if I needed to do anything for the path to become like the Dark Lord of the Hollows or whatever it is or not, to see if I'd already broken the path. Because if I'd already broken it, I'd stop worrying about it. But if I needed to do a couple simple things, I was going to see if I could try to make sure I didn't miss the opportunity, but without getting spoilers. So I had a friend of mine, Shannon, look it up for me, and it looks like it might already be too late. It looks like maybe by beating this boss that I just beat right here, I might have already broken the path. But we're not 100% sure at the moment. So I'm going to go investigate this area back here again, and figure out what I can do. The one thing I did here, and this is just me saying it for full honesty's sake, is that I did hear that if you do this, you can turn this into an alternate path. And so I guess that explains why this thing said try attacking, therefore hidden path. So apparently now this is open. That's the only thing I accidentally became aware of, and if I had become aware of it before I killed that boss last night, things might be different. But now that I have found it and I didn't find that out or whatever, it looks like, my option to become the Dark Lord of the Hollows could be missed. And we're gonna check it out. Hey Rockstar, what's up, man? Glad to see you join me. I just went over the fact that I may be missing the ability to follow the main storyline I wanted to follow. Whoa there. Oh, that was a mimic. Okay. I guess I'm kind of out the guy's 45 minutes. Although, now the mimics can get out there and fight the boss. The mini boss or whatever this is. I completely got myself killed. This has happened to me about 3 times now. If I have my shield equipped and the current weapon I'm using in my one hand, and I hit L1, I'll just keep raising and lowering my shield. Whereas if I have it dual wielding, I'll do a combo. And sometimes I either forget or don't notice that I have it one-handed. So right there, instead of trying to attack the boss, I just stood still. Instead of doing this thing right here, I just did this a bunch and didn't notice it because the boss's animation was so big. So that's pretty embarrassing. Let's go and make sure I have the actual right thing equipped now and not die because I'm not dual wielding. Dude, I totally got wrecked. It happens, man. If you're gonna play a Souls game, you're gonna get wrecked. Oh, this is interesting. So the bridge comes back up apparently. Usually in these Souls games, if you open up like an alternate path, like a door and whatnot, it stays open. So I would expect destroying an entire bridge and turning it into a ladder would do that, but I guess not. So let's go deal with this boss. Oh, the item the Mimic had is up here because I guess when he died to the boss, this is where it was left. The Black Blade. That sounds like something pretty cool potentially. Maybe a oh Jesus, this guy doesn't mess around. It sounds like potentially something that could be a Dex thing. Chris ended up winning the pirate game at the very end. It was 6-8, and it looked pretty resounding. It looked like he had the advantage by a good amount. But the point is, it's still close because it was 6-8. It's really funny. The enemies in here are like, I don't even know where this skeleton came from, but he's super against the boss. Oh, huh. It's very interesting that these skeletons are just in here killing these fire demons. Huh. I don't even know where these dudes came from. I was so baffled by the fact they were here. I died. You're getting a great showing of my high level of skill right now. Let's stop being bad, shall we? I love not being bad. The one thing I am wondering is if the reason the bridge comes back up is that I can't get to the other side without it, unless of course you're using a bonfire teleport. So perhaps the bridge over here is reforms so that I can go down there, which makes me want to go see what's on the other side. Dude, I have a pretty good idea how to play. What I don't know. Oh boy. You got me all flustered, man. You got me all flustered. And now I'm just playing about. No, I think part of it is I'm so disappointed that I might have broken the main story path to do the side boss I wanted, that I'm like just playing bad. So I want to kill that fire demon. Dude, come on, man. I don't know. Now I'm not sure anymore. Oh god, please don't suggest a game with formers. I'm so sick of that company. Dude, some of those games, actually the new Mario games, like, you know, they're easy as hell to beat, but if you go to, like, the bonus areas and do the bonus missions, like, to get all the stars and whatnot, there's actually some ridiculously hard stuff. It's really cool. I don't even know, I'm wondering where these skeletons are coming from. Oh, they're spawning right in here. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. They gave the boss a move that involved him falling down there. I guess I'm going to follow him. Oh, never mind. There's a staircase he can come up. This boss really isn't into skeletons. Whoa. Well, that didn't do any damage. That just knocked me down. That's kind of cool. I was going to say, with no, like, wind-up time. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what this move is. It looks like maybe he's igniting himself? I think? I can't tell what just happened, but I'm scared to stay near him. Oh, this isn't good. I have no idea where I am. I don't understand what just happened there. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing a big ass move that's an AoE. Okay, so that's why they give me so much time, is to avoid that. So this is the move that's an AoE, so I've got to get away. Okay, so that's no big deal. I actually could just kill him in the entire time he is raising his axe there. Yeah, that move's way worse than the big ass AoE. Okay. So anyway, so he killed the mimic already, and so that was why that black blade was sitting up there. So that's kind of cool. There was like the frost or stone version of one of those up on the wall, and now there's this fire one. Really cool looking the way that they do the demons in this game. I guess they're like bosses because they have souls, like special souls, but they're not truly bosses because you know, they don't have like the health bar at the bottom of the screen, and it doesn't say Air of Fire destroyed. Okay, let's switch to the one-handed shield because these guys attack fast, and there's apparently 86 of them. And they, oh my god, the camera lock on. Can you please pick the intelligent thing to lock onto? Let's get over here and kind of corral them, because the camera keeps wanting to attack really stupid stuff. Target the one behind me. Like, this game's targeting system is, it needs to either be consistent or less weird. Like, if a guy is all the way at the bottom of the stairs and an enemy is jumping on top of me and he's slightly behind me, that's what the auto target should prioritize, not the guy who's like 700 feet away. Alright. Hell yeah. You should, man. You'll get to see me embarrass myself online. Oh wait, oh, these guys are regenerating. I wonder if I have to use like a special type of weapon to kill them, or if they're going to keep regenerating because I have to kill like a necromancer or something, like in the old games. This is strange to me that I haven't found the source of their regeneration. It could also be something like an overall boss is causing them to regenerate and I have to kill a boss to make them stop. Let's see what's down here, shall we? Visions of a safe zone. Safe zone from what? Friend ahead. There's a bonfire. What is this? Old Sage's Blindfold Witch's Ring. I want to check out this ring, but I want to see the skeleton stops following me. I guess I gotta kill the skeleton first. That little mark on the ground that said safe zone live. If I'd listened to it, the skeleton would have wrecked my face. Alright, Old Witch's Ring. Which? There, Witch's Ring. Greatly boost pyromancies. Well, pyromancies are awesome, and I kind of wish I played a pyromancer, but I'm not using them this game. On fire ledge. What does my follow alert do? Oh, they usually have it do like a zombie, gross zombie sound because they were primarily streaming what's it called? Zombicide. So usually it makes this zombie sound that frightens Chris every time it happens. And that's, I guess that's what you missed out on. Those gross zombie sounds. Where is this leading? But thanks for the follow, man. That's awesome. Smoldering Lake. Ooh. Time for bravery. Well, this place looks sick. Oh, I think this is like the equivalent of the Ashen Lake in Dark Souls 1. Be wary of projectile. From what? I believe you, but from what? I hear sounds. What would be shooting at me? I'm getting scared. Why do I hear like a mechanism opening? Oh. What the hell? I mean, sort of, yeah. I mean, so Chris and I, Mittens, are cousins, okay? And he and his buddy Lyle and Angela started the stream. And Angela had to take a step back because of having a baby. And they mostly just focused on playing board games. And at some point he and I talked, and this is when I was playing more Heroes of the Storm, and I was rank 1, you know, in ranked mode, so the top like 1 to 2%. And he and I got in touch, and he talked about me joining him to play some hell shooting at to teach them Heroes of the Storm. So we did that for a while, and I was going to be the video game guy, and then we kind of ended up playing more video games on the PC together. And so now I guess I'm the guy doing the PS4 games if and when that happened, because Chris doesn't have one. Who were you chatting with earlier today? I don't know. What do you mean by earlier today? Because the only people who usually come online under this name are myself or Chris. Chris is the one talking right now, saying "woo," and Chris can't let us know. What the hell is this thing? Like, is there a giant up there I need to go kill? I really don't want to fight a big ass crab while spears are raining down on me. Yeah, I can't explore the zone until I find out what the hell is going on. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know who he's chatting with earlier today, Chris? I'm assuming that's you saying woot. Were you chatting, like, was the stream live earlier today? I mean, as far as I know, the streams are only ever live on Monday or Thursdays or now when I'm playing this. Unless you by earlier today, you mean like last night after 12 a.m. because I was on then, but I don't think you were online at that point. Jesus. The chaos, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that's only 5,000 souls. I don't really care about that. What I do care about is the fact that I don't see where to go to get up there and stop that jackass. So, I'll go a little further in here, but what I might need to do is see if the other side of that ladder is in another channel. What do you mean in another channel? I mean, the only channel we have that goes live is Crit Camp. I mean, I'm under Sicey, I think is my Twitch account, but if I'm streaming under Crit Camp. So I'm not sure, I guess I'm not sure what you mean by it was in another channel. If it's in another channel, it wasn't in the Crit Camp channel? Oh my god, what are you? Holy crap. What is this? No! I don't want to fight this thing. Well, I'm getting like spears rained down on me, are you kidding me? What did I just come into? What the hell? This innocuous, all I wanted to do was check to see if I broke my story quest. I found out that I could go break a bridge, and this is my punishment? It's like a giant electricity worm. Dude, I want to kill it, and I will kill it. I just don't think I can do it while I'm getting huge spears. I think fire is actually the wrong call. Considering this realm's all flammable looking, he's probably... fire probably doesn't do much to him. Frost, on the other hand, if I had a frost weapon. I'm gonna wait for these things to rain down again. See if it's just like on a timed interval. So then I get an idea of where they're coming from too. Step out here, see if homeboy starts shooting at me. I see, yeah, there it is. It's like a giant ballista. It's trying to aim. Is it aiming at me? Yeah. I think we'll hit the tree. It will. So I can either fight 96 crabs, or I can fight the god of all sandworms. Dude, Beetlejuice would be proud. Michael Keaton. Oh my god, if I had something that used acid, I completely agree. To my knowledge, at the moment, there is not an acid weapon in this game, but I don't have... Oh, come on! That guy, James McAvoy'd me, dude. So he only shoots, 3 bullets in one. Damn it! I thought I could get her out of the side. Dude, I don't think I want to be down here, boys and girls. I'm gonna go get those souls back. I'm gonna go back up and check the other side of that bridge I broke. Man, I wish I had just listened when it said last night, it said try attacking over here. Who what? What is the question? Oh, he James McAvoy'd, sorry. That's what we call it when you curve the bullet. And in video games, certain enemies have certain tracking. So, you know, that's a reference to the movie Wanted if you haven't seen it. Starring James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie. Which was an alright film. I wouldn't say go out of your way to see it, but, you know. If you're into understanding our stupid references, it's worth checking out. God damn, man. The 1, 2, 3 triple deke, dude. Alright, let's get this thing to shoot, and then I'll go, after it does this volley, I'll grab my bloodstain. Okay, that should be the third right there. Got it. Grab this stain. Oh my god, this thing's really far back. I'll take it. Whatever. I need to go figure out where this is. Did you just get up or something? Just get home from work? I know I just did. And this is the very first thing I wanted to do. That's how you know you're a glutton for punishment. You work a full day listening to people talk about their problems in therapy, and the very first thing you do is come home and play a Souls game. That's a sign you probably need a therapist yourself. Is this cave I came out of? Or is this something different? These guys were streaming that epic card game you're talking about. Oh, who was streaming it? Yeah, I wanted to... Oh. Yeah, this epic card game is fun, man. Unfortunately, I bought it and I don't really have anyone here to play it with. Well, I mean, I take that back. I definitely have people here to play it with, but we play other card games, and so... Oh, come on. The amount of time. Alright, man. See ya. Have a good night. Day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is to you. Stop running from me, you little turd. Hit it. Oh my god, the sword's tracking. Mad. Missed that crystal lizard. Still streaming of it. Oh, you're hosting them. Okay. Whoa. Horus. We were friends, man. This is the guy I was talking about. Because I didn't come down here and kill the boss before last night, before I'm fighting him now, I broke the whole quest line I wanted to do. Which, it's like almost impossible to not break a quest line in this game the first time you're playing it, because it's the most convoluted crap ever. Did you quit your crap? Just lock onto me or something. Look, fine, I'll break through your shield. Or I'll just miss you completely. Come on, man. That's a really stupid thing for him to do. He went dual wield right when he was at like 0 health. So did you watch the epic card game? Wait a minute. I thought Henri's body was supposed to be down here dead. If I broke the path. That's what my friend Shannon said. Maybe I didn't break the path. Okay, maybe I didn't break the path, guys. This is some good freaking news. Because I had to do something. I chose to do something I've never, ever done before in a Souls game, which is kill a main character, and I did it in an attempt to do like a really interesting, potentially interesting quest line. And so I felt awful about it and I didn't want to do it again, but I figured with how complicated the Souls quest lines were, I'd see if I could get somebody to give me some info on it, and without me looking, because I didn't want any spoilers. I just wanted to know if I'd broken the quest line and how to check to see if I had. My friend Shannon looked that up for me, and now it looks like perhaps I didn't, because to my understanding, Henri's body should have been there. Henri, if you don't remember, if you've been watching me or following the stream at all, Henri was the guy who was entering for a couple of reasons. The first was he and the buddy Horus were on a quest to go do something, and they showed up at the Firelink Shrine at one point, so telling me that they found Aldrich's coffin empty. It was also the woman who came and talked to me about becoming Lords of the Hollow, so that I should marry if I was going to become, because every true liege should have like a partner or a mate or something. And so she asked me if I knew the name Henri, and I didn't, but I had met those guys before, and they didn't tell me their name until the second time I met them. I guess I'm going down here because I can't find the bonfire anyway, and I'm tired of being attacked constantly by a giant. So if I can go find a bonfire, I'll teleport back up to the top and go figure out that other thing. Whoa! Ooh! Gross. Oh my god. So this right here is the equivalent in Dark Souls 1 of Izalith. It's an area that's infested with fire and tree roots, which is exactly what was in Izalith in first game. So, and there were always demons there. This place is fucking awesome. I cannot wait to come back and play through this area. But before I do, I want to finish checking up the other area. Whoa, whoa! Holy cow. Oh, the classic Dark Souls me. Damn it. Well, now how the hell do I get back to my Bloodstain? I'm gonna run down there. And, just go look for the hole in the middle. I got disoriented when I was running around that giant lake area. I couldn't tell where this crack right here was, because I was so busy trying to dodge the giant ballista. I'm not even sure where the hell that cave was. Was it over here? It definitely wasn't that far that way, because that's where the giant sandworm is. That now is not the time to deal with. Oh my god! Well, there goes 8,000 souls. Alright, I'm not going to come back down here and try to figure out where the hell this guy is. Maybe he's on the other side of the bridge. Because right now this is a load of crap. This is a load of crap. I'm going to teleport up to that other bonfire. I figure out what the dealio is. Alright. Catacombs of Carthus. I wonder if I can find Henri around here somewhere. I'm gonna peek through this door. I haven't been through this door yet. Peek through this door and see if Henri like happens to be here. Bonfire ahead. That's interesting. A bonfire's ahead, considering there's one right there. Alright. So he's not through this door. I'm going to go back and break the ladder on the other side and see if I can climb down on the other side. I need to find out where the hell that giant is launching ballista bolts from, if I'm going to explore that area and fight the giant electro worm. Oh right, I don't want to break it on this side. What am I doing? I'm going to break it on this side if I'm going to go and break it. Thanks, brother. Glad you joined me for a brief moment. Feel free to join me later, or not. Either way, I'm going to play some Souls. Because I do this for me. I really don't want to deal with 800 respawning skeletons right now. You mean the next unlock? I saw that. I also saw they unlocked a whole nother faction that if I want I have to pay $40 for. Which I'm glad of, but I also feel mixed about because, you know, it's kind of like I got the Kickstarter, and obviously I'm going to get what's there, but being a completionist, I want everything. But what do you think of the new, I guess the new faction? What were they again? Are they like Cortez? Is that what they were saying? Like Aztecs or something? I don't know what you mean. It's not for Kickstarter exclusive. What are you saying? I'm just talking about the new faction that they released. Why are there 9 billion skeletons? Holy crap! This is an absolute load of something else. Well, you mean the new faction will be available post Kickstarter? Well, yes, I know that. I'm not worried about what's Kickstarter exclusive or not. What I'm worried about is the fact that if I'm going to get it, I should get it on Kickstarter because it costs less. And if I'm a completionist, I want everything. So what I'm saying is that it's kind of like, oh my lord. I cannot even believe how many enemies are over here. It's just infinite respawning army of skeletons. And not only is it infinitely respawning, but it keeps spawning whether you kill them or not. Anyway, I'll end up buying it anyway because I'm a sucker. But I can't imagine. Like, I'm just gonna wait now. It's like I said last night. I wasn't sure if I should kickstart it or not yet, because I didn't know if they're gonna add other stuff. And I guess the answer is I already kickstarted at 40 level to get the 2 things they released before this new faction, and I can just add on the last the other things when they measure. So, you know, whatevs. Well, I certainly can't look at that right now. But what is it you're sending me? Oh, this isn't a ladder on this side. Huh. So I guess maybe for now... Hold on. Yeah, the Iron Inquisition. There's an extra exclusive captain that comes with it if you purchase it for $40 now. Oh. I see what happened here. He said he'd leave prison stones for Horus when he left to get Horus to follow him. So he did. He left a prison stone where I was last. Was there even anything down on the other side? Oh, that was where I fought Horus. Damn it. I was just trying to peek over the edge. I don't think there's anything else this way for now, unless there is over there. But I think I'm going to go check ahead before I go down to that Lost Izalith type place to see if... Yeah. Alright, man. Later. Maybe I'll see you later tonight or not. Dude, stay honest, man. Don't snag anybody's purse on the train. Alright. Let's go. Let's move on. Let's just move on. Sometimes in Dark Souls you have to try to make peace with the fact that not everything's going to make sense right away. Whoa. Irithyll of Borth. Wait. Oh, this is the name of the thing on my little doll. It said something about the word Irithyll, like the barrier to Irithyll, I think was what it said. So maybe there's a barrier ahead that I couldn't go through unless I got that Deacons of the Deep idol. Well, that's pretty kick-ass. Okay. So maybe I'm not supposed to have been to Aldrich yet. I thought because that place was called Of the Deep and they had mentioned something about him being in the deep in the in the opening video, that meant I should that I was going to find him there. Bring a doll to be granted passage. Well, there you go. There you go. Whoa. Whoa! Dinosaur. Holy cow! This dinosaur... Oh, it's not a dinosaur. This thing is not going to scare me out of my home. This is not how this works. I'm going to dual wield against you and dive into your mouth. I'm being summoned to another world. No, not right now. I'm about to kill this thing. No! Please let me kill it before I'm summoned. I don't know what happens if I'm mid-fight. When I'm summoned. No! Well, whatever. That thing was easy. He said right before he went back to his own world and died to it. Dude, I better kill actually have a reasonable fight with a red spirit in here if I'm going to be summoned, because so far I have either summoned and died instantly, or I've not even seen the enemy. I just got summoned to another person's world. Like, come on, man. Did it bug out and give me 2 summons at once? It's interesting it took me all the way back here. So clearly you can be summoned anywhere in the world, regardless of the fact that you're there or not. Which actually means I'm sure the further game I go... Wait, what the hell? All that succeeded in doing was healing the mini-boss I was fighting. I didn't even get to be part of it. Are you kidding me? That makes me real sad. I am so mad right now I'm on tilt. Guys, let me talk to you about the way I'm blue. And how those ungrateful little bastards will summon us as a part of the Blue Covenant and not even let us have payoff for coming to help them. I mean, that thing was dead. I was mid-combo killing it. You know, you guys are getting a little show of salty, Matt. I know this is what you wanted. I know if Daft was here, she would be eating it up. Where's that guy with up above? I'm not concerned. Oh, by the way, enemies in this game, I'm pretty sure in all the Souls equivalent games, have like weak points, like where you can hit them for critical damage or sometimes stun them. So, like with this enemy, I'm assuming it's in this case. Although, who knows? Not that that means that like you can easily hit that part of their body without like putting yourself in a really precarious position. That was actually a baby hit. That, on the other hand, was a full crit directly to my chest. Oh, guys. Now, this new city here, by the way, to desalt myself for a minute, this new city looks freaking awesome. Every zone I come into, like, you know, I keep thinking between Bloodborne and Dark Souls, because there can be a kind of a similar aesthetic between each one for obvious reasons, that, you know, a new area I get to will kind of look samey. But, I mean, not that this doesn't share some similarities with, like, other parts of the game, but that's okay it shares some similarities because this is actually in the same world and in a different era, a different age. Okay, I wanted to watch that. It looks like he appeared out of nowhere. So it looks like he might have just been invisible following me. The game usually doesn't do things where, like, things will just appear out of nowhere. Like, they're usually coming from somewhere. So even though it looked like he appeared out of nowhere, it actually might have been that he really was invisible. This guy's actually really hard to get next to and attack because he does this angled bite, which is good because, like, a lot of the times in this game, the best thing to do is just stand directly to the side of the boss and keep moving and strafing. But this thing right here, it's kind of like they programmed an enemy that kind of punishes the person who just stands to the side of the enemy. I'm trying to get away from him so I can heal, but... Oh, God! Oh, my God. Alright. His chest cavities pulsating or quivering or whatever you want to call it. I think I need to change my little player icon now that I know it's just from a game I've never played or seen. I feel kind of like bad choosing an icon that's I don't even have the knowledge of where it came from. Plus, I'd hope at this point with some of the games that I've pre-ordered and bought that I would have gotten some cool, neat, different icons. I guess we'll see. I don't know why I keep going to go retrieve a 300 soul bloodstone. Dude, that move is so nasty. The old double snap gets me every time. Okay, good. There's a drink spot. Come here. Oh my god. This guy's movements are real weird, kiddo. It's causing me to dodge at really stupid times. I kind of like that. Because I think I've been too accustomed to the correct way to dodge at this point. And now, this enemy is challenging my behavior. That move right there gets me. The old over-the-shoulder snap. Jesus. He's not finding a good window to attack in. See, this is where it would be good if he stopped near me. Oh god, if I'd had a full stamina bar. What? Oh, okay. I think his chest actually can like bite me or stab me. I see. I think that's why I'm getting hit here. is that it looked like right there he bit in a different direction, but I took a hit. But I think it was because I was underneath his quivering chest bones or whatever, chest thorns. All right, all right. Perhaps this is actually a boss. Let's see how much damage. Let's see how much stamina damage he does when he doesn't have a shield. Let's watch what happens when he appears. Yeah, he just fades into existence out of a cloud. If I'd been blocking there, so I would have been great. Oh, I guess I can do the old cheese strategy and get him kind of caught in the doorway. Oh. Oh. I guess that answers that question, huh? Does that mean that he's still here and hidden? I guess so. Well, good. That kind of corrects the old cheese strategy. Okay, see, I had my shield up right there, but he actually came around behind my shield, so I took damage from him because of the angle if he bites. So that's really interesting about hitboxes in this game. If you have your shield up, you won't just block everything, like, because his bite was angled. Oh, see, I blocked that first one, and it did so much damage it broke through my shield, so actually I should just be dual wielding. Pontiff's right eye. Now wait a minute, I think the other ring I made that looked like this was the Pontiff's left eye. Is there kind of some weird set bonus in this? Okay, let's see what we got. Boost dexterity, increase rolling, increases HP as Estus Flask, or boost damage absorption when HP is full. Let's just switch this to the other eye, as long as attacking persists. Oh, a ring that rewards you continuing to auto-attack with my reckless style and ability to keep going hardcore. That sounds perfect. Yes. We got some fountain. Oh, I bet this is that barrier. It looks like there's a barrier right here. I bet you the only reason I could walk through that door is because I had the doll. Okay. So, now before I continue on here, let me think for a second. Let me look at my little travel log. See if there's anything else I want to go finish up. So here we have the whole path leading after this, sort of behind the king. Then we have the abandoned tomb down below. Here, all these other areas like had a pretty long, well, I guess the early ones don't. So this is still the area I feel like something's missing, but I'm not going to go explore that at the moment because screw it. Although I know there's a quest line to find that guy, his clothing. I think at the moment either I missed it or I have to do something I'm not thinking of. So let's screw that. Here, the abandoned tomb, however, I'm going to go check out the abandoned tomb and see if there's any other mini bosses down there before we move on to this sweet new city. I know people might not always appreciate this style of how I go check out an area, but I kind of like to exhaust an area to completion to see what other connections it has before I move on to something else. So this right here, hold on, disoriented. This right here is what? Where was this? Abandoned tomb. Okay, this is below that fire demon and the mimic. Let me go check off to the right over here. I think this is the thing that leads to the smoldering lake. So yeah, you know what? I am going to go check out the smoldering lake. I'm going to go see. I know where the bliss is firing from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head along the wall towards where the bliss is firing from and see if there's like some avenue to move up. So I time my dodges. Last one didn't quite work out, but the first two were dodged. It's hard when I'm dodging forward because the little splash obscures my jump. this, I'll let this shoot the thing here. Shot number 3. I really do not want to fight giant crab monsters while I am dodging ballistic shots. I think I'm under it now though, so it can't shoot at me. I haven't heard it shoot for a while, so I'm under it now. I don't see a path over there, and stop to look just trying for a trap to claw my face. Anyway, I don't see a path over there. Let's continue along this wall. I know we're over here before, but now that I have my orientation a bit, sadness. I think I already did this entire path, but I was looking for a track up. Nothing. If I head too far this way, I'm going to be within the LOS again. Right now I'm directly below. So it looks perhaps like... Oh god. I didn't see it, so I was looking for it and I was not looking far left to the right. Got the last one. So what this means is I'm either going to have to go fight the electric worm with the ballista firing or try to run behind it. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to fight it with the ballista firing because I feel like I can use the ballista to my advantage and let it get hit. I haven't completely seen that yet because I haven't been able to tell if it hits the crabs, but we're going to keep exploring. We're going to see if we can take advantage of that. Is this? Oh, I think this is the cave. I went down there and fought Horison. I'm going to double check it. No, this is just rocky outcrop with some pretty branches. Oh, there's an item in there though. Let's get in there before the ballista fires. Never mind, there's not an imp there. Sparkling stone ring. Okay, when I head behind this tree and check out this ring. Oh. Speckled stoneplate ring. Slightly ups magic, lightning, fire, and dark damage absorption. So that ring is all around good against casters. That's a great thing to keep in mind if I go up against caster boss. Dodge that third shot. The worm just came up over there. I think this is within LOS of the ballista one. I think that was the ballista? I didn't see anything hit. I wonder if I can just outrun the ballista shots. I heard it. Okay, let's see if we can get this worm hit by the ballista. Let's see if we can jump directly in this worm. Giant lightning. Yeah, okay, I know I'm in LOS. There's a lot further away than this. Heard it squeal in pain. I also heard it gently tap my leg and run away. Okay, so there's definitely a door behind him over there. What I might do is run up and see if I can get him hit because he appears to sink into the ground, and then try to run behind him. And assuming I get out of LOS of the ballista, I'll keep fighting him. But anyway, it won't take nearly as long to run back now. I finished exploring the grounds on that area. It doesn't seem to be a way up to the ballista right now, so that's the only way to progress down here is to run behind the worm or kill the worm. Can't see what triggers a ballista to fire. It's hitting that root right there. The third shot. Okay. We got this. Here's another tree we can hide behind. And also peek for loot behind. Okay, James McAvoy. Okay. We're gonna try to run behind him. Although I think if I'm near him when his body's moving like that, he will hurt me because he seems to before. it's like an item that increases if you have like more souls or... Okay, so we're behind the giant one. He's not pleased by that. He knows we've broken through his defenses. I'm gonna run this way. It looks like there's a fog gate. It said like beware fire. Uh-oh. Guys, I think I ran away from the worm into a boss fight. And I only think that because this looks like a boss fight room and that stayed there. Hello. The old demon thing, huh? Oh crap, okay, so he can do a fire breath melee destructive orb. Seems pretty good. We're definitely gonna kill that worm, by the way. Don't you think for a second. I'm gonna let that worm get away. There is a chance if we kill this boss first, there's something will change out there, like supposed to stop firing or some crap. The other thing that will guarantee to happen, because it's happened 100% of the time so far, is that if I kill this boss, a bonfire will appear where his body was. So then I'll be able to run out and kill the worm and learn his pattern otherwise. I don't want you to think I'm a coward. I'd fight this worm if the blister isn't there. And if there wasn't a boss behind him, I'd fight it anyway. But, you know, right now, given the info I have, I'd like to go into this boss fight without having lost too much health. I'll run over here to the left. Looks like running to the left is not possible. With some good information I wish I'd had earlier. Okay, now it's... Stop to pick up an item. Why not? I can't see, so I don't know what I'm dodging. Let's just hope. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fight this one. Actually, let me see if he's taking any damage from the ballista yet. He has, he's taken it. Okay. Well, I'll do it for one. Lock on Swing Seer's laser. Oh, come on. Yeah, trying to fight the worm from this angle, where his body is actually blocking my ability to see the ballista shots. This is just really an unnecessary pain in the ass. No, he's getting completely wrecked by the ballista shots. I think this is actually the way you're kind of intending to fight him, is by using the ballista, which is just as obnoxious to you as it is to him. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this little hump of ground right here makes it hard for the ballista to hit me. Okay, I'm going to go out and try to do some damage, although with how long the boss is taking to spawn. Oh. Alright. The boss is gonna die from, yeah, like one more volley. Oh, an undead bone shard. Lightning strike. Lightning strike just makes sense for a boss who shoots lightning. That's usually a miracle. I'm sure it is. Not that I'm going any kind of caster build at all at this point. Clearly, since I killed that homeboy for the undead quest, I didn't bother with him. Going into a boss fight with only 3 Estus flasks is not something that I usually will advocate. However, it's fine while you're learning a boss to do this, you know? I mean, like, you don't really even need to go and take... You don't need to try to fight early on. You just kind of need to learn the pattern. Which is something that a lot of streamers you'll see do, but I don't do because I'm an impatient fuck. And I'd rather learn to trial by fire. What the hell was that buggy ass crap? It teleported me to the front of your mace? Okay. I don't know. Okay, that's just you jabbing down. This move is the one that's going to be hard to avoid damage from. So it's always good to find like the prime the prime distance to fight a boss from. Like where you can bait him into the longest animations to do good damage. This right here is interesting because it comes out in like little stripes, you can see that. So I can kind of outrange it. I don't know why I'm not hitting this thing. Oh, because I never locked on. So yeah, it's really cool they gave him that breath weapon directly below him, because otherwise he'd be too easy. I like they do that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read what you're saying before it goes off the screen, but I'm having a really big issue right now fighting a giant demon. I mean, I'm gonna die in just a second because I'm out of blast. Start work doing... okay, can't see your first message. Talking about so many recent Kickstarters we're doing as well as the previous ones. We decided that due to there just being too many, too soon close together, they need to space them out. No one can afford them all. Are you talking about... I can't see the beginning of your comment, but are you talking about Cool Mini or not? Are you saying that they're making too many? Or just there are too many Kickstarters in general? Also, thanks for joining me. There's that dude Rockstar was here for a bit. Chris was here right before he had to take the train home from work. I'm glad we're coming down here to fight this boss. This boss, I really like the way this demon looks in this iteration of the game. The demons in Dark Souls 1 were phenomenal too. And right now I'm not quite remembering the demons in Dark Souls 2. Oh! There's an item up there. Meaning there must be a way to get up there. I didn't really check the back of this rock structure. Aha, I think I can come over here to the right. Yes, indeedy. So I'm sorry, Eric, I don't know if you can hear me. Are you saying Kickstarters in general? Or CMON? Oh, if there's a bonfire over here, I guess that means I can just use this one to go to the boss. And so there it is. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's an interesting point you bring up, because I've dealt with that a different reason, in a different place for a different reason. And the answer is this. CMON, because of the fact that they're like a production company, and I think that maybe, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think like they buy game ideas from other people and then like publish them. It makes sense they'd have multiple ones coming out at once. But you're right, it does mean they end up competing with themselves. And my buddy Brad, who is the owner of Level 99 Games, who makes, you know, BattleCon, which we did online, and actually I guess we haven't done BattleCon yet, because that one we couldn't really do very well on our stream, but we did Cell Swords. Really cool games. That's actually something that we believe happened to them. They're kickstarting this game called, I believe it was Exceed, and then they ended up kickstarting a second game called Millennium Blades, and I think the Millennium Blades didn't do as well, and you know, it could just be because people weren't as interested in that specific type of game. But what I will say is that it was like less than a month later, and I think that, you know, a lot of people like to be fans of all their games. Like if a company's making games, buy them all, and you're right, they end up doing these quick successions, and people end up being kind of like, I can't really afford this, so yeah, I think that's fair. And you know, I mean, I guess they have a game, they want to show it, they want to share it. What? What kind of move was that crap? I disagree with where that hitbox hit me. The hitbox of that on that mace, but whatever. So yeah, anyway, which ones from CMON are you talking about? The Masamura and then Roman Bones? Because yeah, I did one of those for sure. I mean, I did Roman Bones. And I also did the others, which was like 2 to 3 months ago. Which I cannot wait for, man. Like, I'm really hoping we can find a way to do it on stream, and I'm pretty sure we can, as long as, at the moment with the layout we have, Chris is the bad guy. Get one of what? Oh, you mean like one of the games you're buying? that fire move is a real problem. So you want to stay at medium range from him and bait out swings like that. And that way you keep him from doing... Because the fire directly down attack is very hard to dodge. Because you're either too close to it to dodge it, and he won't do it if you're far enough away to follow up. That one right there is also one I've got to get the timing on, dodging that. I can't get away. God, I'm getting caught on this stupid mallet. Guillotine games coming out. What's the one from Guillotine games? Whoa. Yeah, that's the other problem is that sometimes great games end up getting missed because people are like, I'd back this if you put it out a couple months later, but let's be honest. Oh wow, his range on that was a lot longer than I anticipated. I totally didn't dodge that because I thought that he couldn't shoot that far. Oh yeah. Yeah, level 9. What? That I'm not okay with. I'm not okay with. Like this. Like I'm not one to generally complain about bosses like their attack patterns. Like some bosses have really hard attack patterns, and I'm fine with difficult attack patterns. What I'm not really cool with is right now that some of this boss's hitboxes on its attacks, to me, aren't. I don't consider very reasonable. So yeah, that hitbox made sense. I was not under the mace. But see, like right now, I'm getting stuck on various parts of his body. So are you commenting on like a new one level 99's doing? I mean, I know they have some coming up. Like, they have Exceed 2nd edition coming out. Okay, I don't have any health left. He seems to be doing the shoot a fireball in front of him move instead of... What is this? What is this? I guess I have to just time my dodge over it. That move right there. Okay, see that move right there, that's fair. That put a fireball in his hand and blow it at me. That one right there, the hitbox is fine with, it's reasonable. I just have to dodge behind it. The AoE fire blow was hard. Is the new Guillotine game one. I have to admit, I'm not sure, other than the game Guillotine, it's a fun game that's created or published by Wizards of the Coast many, many years ago. I don't know what else Guillotine Games has made. Maybe it's a company I'm not familiar with. Is there something that I've played or that I would know by Guillotine Games? I mean, I'm sure there is, and I'm just not thinking of it. Okay, got the timing on that dodge down a little better. Yeah, see, this big swipe is pretty cool because I can follow it very well. I thought I was mid-roll. I thought I got the invincibility animations on that one. Yeah, that move right there is far and away the most hazardous to my playstyle. Oh boy. I noticed that, like, how do I explain this? Okay, so certain enemies, and particularly this boss, has a certain thing it does, and there's one other enemy that I'm trying to remember which one it was, so I can try to explain the example of what I want to do. But basically, certain enemies will have this thing that'll happen where they'll start an animation, and as they're doing that animation, oh, these are the demons from the previous games. As they are doing that animation, they will, if you start hitting them and you do enough damage, it like hits them out of it, and it doesn't give them invincibility frames, but what it does do is by hitting them out of it, you reset their attack timer, so they can start doing an attack even though before they were stuck in an animation. Or they were stuck in like after an animation you can take advantage of. So right now, what's kind of frustrating with this boss is there's a time when I've been able to hit him, but because I'm hitting him, I guess, hard enough that I'm breaking out of his animation, I'm not getting the amount of damage I'd like to off of it. Yeah, see, that move's fine. That one's fair, I can dodge. Giant fireball in front of his face is fine. It's the breathing fire on the ground that's a real problem. Yeah, that one right there, it's not breathing fire on the ground, that's just the AoE to the ground. So he's on fire now. He must get a new moveset, but he also might like do some AoE. Oh, G2 Games only makes Zombicide? Okay. Yeah, Zombicide, I've obviously only played that once. And I don't know, like, I haven't honestly said something to review. So Simon just bruises it. Xeno bruises it. Sorry, I'm trying to read as I'm fighting a boss, and in Dark Souls that doesn't work well because you can't pause the game and instead use the RAS speed. Anyway, I haven't found a lot of single player co-op board games I like, which is funny because co-op video games, not that there's a lot of good ones, but they're fun as hell. I just end up feeling like co-op board games a lot of the time, it's like it would be just as good to play it alone, because that's what ends up happening is the person who's the alpha gamer ends up making the decisions that are correct, which I know Chris has talked about and kind of joked about with me before, and so it's really hard for them to make a good multiplayer or co-op board game that doesn't have that element where it would be just as good single player. I mean, not that it'd be just as good, but that there isn't really a reward for multiplayer. Whoa. Lava balls are real scary. This boss is cool as hell. I know I've been chatting the whole time, but looking at this boss is cool as hell. Alright. Yeah, I have almost all the information I need to beat him now. Should be close to dead. Okay, so you're talking about this game called Massive Darkness. So what is Massive Darkness? Is it co-op? Is it single player? I mean, is it like a survival horror type game? Tell me about it. I mean, because I never had heard of Kingdom Death. I completely missed that Kickstarter, but I'm super hyped to play it this Saturday. Yeah. All right. Come here, fire demon. I think I have a 6,000 soul blood stain around here somewhere. Yeah. I'll get that in a bit. Oh, I see why the hitbox of that thing was hitting me before. It's because it leaves a fire trail on the ground. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So it just means I can't follow on the trail. As long as, yeah, bosses in these Souls games are usually completely reasonable, and you can pretty much tell where the hitboxes are. But with big enemies like this, if you're fighting them up in melee range, which, you know, most people are, especially people who are men and who do badass strength and dex builds instead of caster builds, it's hard to tell sometimes the actual hitbox on a boss's attack. Do the overhead, yeah! Whoa. I've seen you do that a lot. The combo, oh my god, hit him. I'm getting underneath his body so my lock-on's falling off, because if your lock-on is not on the screen for like a couple seconds, then you lose the lock-on. And so when I'm getting up under his body to hit him, I lose the lock-on and I'll start attacking in kind of the equivalent of a random direction. And just wasting good potential damage time. Okay, so, I mean, do you have any idea what we're talking about? Like, by the way, if I wasn't an impatient jerk who plays this game in an impatient way, I would tell you guys the only time you should really be hitting this boss is after he does the big long swipe, followed by the overhead. At least in phase 1. Now that there's fire raining meteorites, I don't know what this means. This is the fire ring. Fire ring I have to dodge through. Summoning the meteorites. Okay. Meteorites take a while to rain down, so I can I can go up and hit him while he's doing, like, actually I can do great damage while he's doing this little summon the meteorites move. That was a random direction to hit me. Black Plague without zombies. What do you mean it's basically Black Plague without zombies? In what way? See, this is dangerous to come in after this because he likes doing the hold the fireball in his hand and blow the fireball at you move, which is really hard to dodge point blank. Okay, he's summoning the meteorites. If I had more stamina, if I'd realized that earlier, I could have just done a full stamina combo bar on him. Meteorites are surprisingly easy to dodge compared to the Bloodborne boss equivalent that does that. I was just on the tail end of it. Okay. Oh my god, dodging that thing. It's so fat, like, the ring is just so fat. I guess I could try to outrange it, but then I miss a lot of good damage time. If I don't beat him this time, I should beat him next time. I've seen, I think, like all of his moves, except for whatever the hell this is. The old get the hell away from me AoE. See, I don't know if I should run up and hit him or not. Okay, what do you... Okay. What... is he trying to trick me? Normally I'd absolutely hit a boss who looked like this. Maybe this is my chance to take off his tail or something? Huh. I mean, I killed him. The fact that he was stuck in that animation so long leads me to believe that there was like some kind of special thing you could do, like maybe some kind of item to beat him a different way for a story, or I don't know. Black Plague is a fantasy-themed zombicide, so Massive Darkness is identical, but with monsters and not instead of zombies. Okay, I hate zombies, so the idea of fantasy one with monsters sounds awesome. Also, I like fantasy way more than like modern-day shooters, so it certainly sounds potentially more up my alley. I still would have to see how I feel about kind of co-op against an autopilot, like an AI type game. Okay, I was going to see if that Bliss is still firing, and I guess that sounds my answer. Anyway, that boss wasn't too bad. I will go spend my 25 grand in souls before I go die. Let's head to the Firelink Shrine. That boss was fun, man. That was a nice challenge. Wasn't too bad. I will still say that the first Lord of Cinder, the Abyss Watchers, was the hardest boss. I still haven't died more than... I think the Abyss Watchers I died like 6 or 7 times too, but other than that, I haven't died to a boss more than, I want to say, 5 times, and a lot of them have been 3 or 4. So like I said before, I don't know if the game is easier or I'm just getting better at them. Very well. I don't know what experience other people playing it or have. I saw that UFC guy, Mighty Mouse, playing this game the other night, and he was on the Abyss Watchers, and he was just stuck on him for hours. But to be fair, I mean, that boss is hard. And that guy goes out and trains at the gym while I'm just, you know, doing mental health therapy in an office, so... Not to say that that guy doesn't have his sick skills. Alright. Oh, hold on, I got, what was it, this? I think I got this. I think I got the thing where I can upgrade my Estus Flasks. Yeah, okay, nice. So my Estus Flasks now, with the ring on I'm currently wearing, I think will pretty much heal my entire health bar. I really like this area, the Smoldering Lake, at the moment. It's really cool looking. I really enjoy it. Yeah, oh yeah, what I should go do, and I'll point this out, you know, to those of you watching, or I guess those of you checking this out later on YouTube. Let me go back and what I said when I was fighting the boss is there's a bunch of piles of bodies around in there, and for those of you who watch, you know, my cousin Chris the other day start Dark Souls 1, or those who watch Dark Souls 1, if you look at these pile of corpses, these demons resemble the one from like the very first area in Dark Souls 1. Like this here right there is like that same demon. And I'm assuming this is a pile of all of those demons. You see a couple of them in Dark Souls 1. The second one's also like a fire-based demon. Oh, I guess there's also this bonfire I should light. I won't use it to travel, but I will sit down and get them in here. So, it's interesting how close together rear and short praise the look carefully. Dude, easy mode mittens found a way to hack the system and make the game easier for me so it didn't look as bad on stream. If you'd been watching what happened when Rockstar first came to watch me, it was really funny. I just had a series of unfortunate events that led to me dying like 4 times in the span of like a couple minutes. And then now I'm doing fine. Man, this place is just so sick looking, dude. So yeah, so when you say monsters, okay, when you say it's like Zombicide, are we talking like the same kind of core rule idea where you have like the 4 characters, you're on a grid, certain enemies move in that same type of grid, you do the same type of thing, and then it's like, I believe that the way Zombicide works is it's the whole team takes one activation at a time, and then the zombies activate, if I remember right. Is that the same type of thing with this? Like, because the reason I'm so excited about the others is the others mechanically is kind of similar to Zombicide, except for instead of it being an AI autopilot that controls the zombies, it's a player who has like special cards and, you know, what the hell? What's that sound? Oh my god. Oh, it's a badass demon. But instead of it being, yeah, like I was saying, an AI autopilot that controls the NPCs, it's a sweet another player. Okay, so these fireballs are a problem. Oh, I was wondering why I wasn't healing. It's because I had daggers equipped instead of my health. Damn it. Like, wait, this area looks very similar to the other area I was in earlier, except for it's all covered in tree branches and fire. It looks almost exactly the same. It's like, is it implying I went to another like dimension or something? Look, guys, I want to fight all of you, but I need at least a moment to stabilize. Yeah, this is exactly like that other area. God, these fireballs suck ass. You only take one hit to kill. I might need to utilize Soul Arrow. Okay, I need to like get my bearings here. I can't fight 27 things at once. Yeah, Overlord style, like Descent. Except for, I don't know if you watch a video for it, so I don't want to like just give you redundant information, but what's really cool is that when you start the game, you pick one of the 7 deadly sins. I think the core box comes with 2, like Pride and Envy maybe, but the way that it actually works, Legendary, that I've only played that a couple times. I'd check that out then, the Overlord style. But yeah, anyway, the others, one person picks the bad guy picks which of the 7 deadly sins he's going to represent. And that 7 deadly sins, it has like a couple different monsters, and then it has an avatar, you know, the equivalent of the badass lord of the area, okay? And but they also get a deck of cards. And then there's the deck of cards are all make sense with the monster. So the example they gave is like Pride. Like Pride punishes players who, you know, kind of go off and do things alone, but also kind of rewards them for doing it. So it plays in such a way that it almost like tricks the player into going and doing things that will bait out the monster. Oh cool, I'm getting summoned to another world. Holy shit. I just got hit like 6 times in quick succession. I wonder if dying ends up interrupting my ability to get teleported to another player's world, because if so, I should actually kind of back off and play more carefully. Because I want to go defend the way in blue, people who are getting assaulted by a bunch of jerkasses. I'm all for that. Punishes you if you fail, but rewards you if you succeed. It's actually almost like the other way around. It entices you with some benefits to do it, and then punishes you for doing it. So I think like the example is that like maybe you get an extra die if you are not in the same square as your allies, but then a bunch of the new cards and things will activate. And I could be remembering it wrong. It might be like the other way around. Like there might always be, it might be that there's always kind of a passive penalty for being on your own, but then certain cards and certain like rewards will try to encourage you to do it. I just know that it was really clever because it's like the game, you know, is about the sins, and so the gameplay entices the good guy players to do something that will allow the sins player to take advantage of it and punish them. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, man. It's really hard, like, having this conversation as I'm playing Souls, because this game is really, like, this new area I'm in, being attacked by, like, 6 fireballs and a gross demon creature. Now, if I can use the LOS in this area to my advantage. If I can just soul arrow down these fireballs, it'll be super easy, but come here. Just, yeah, just come to the edge of the hallway and I'll come punish you. Okay. Now I'm going to equip Soul Arrow and try to blast some of these out of the sky. Unless, oh, maybe they die when the guy who summons them died. That looks like it. Anyway, now that giant chaotic fight I had ended, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Oh no, normally it's fine, man. Like, the rest of the time we've been talking and playing, it's been okay. This area of the game is just kind of on a different level. Oh god, my shield wasn't equipped. Damn it. Every once in a while it looks like I do something stupid, like try to raise my magic staff at an enemy who's trying to stab me point blank. It's because I'm dumb and I thought I did something like, for example, re-equip my shield. Oh, 2 of them once is going to be a real nightmare. Okay, let me go clear out this enemy up here to make sure that I don't get like ambushed from behind. Because that'd be terrible. I know there's a dude right over here. Yeah, a couple dudes. 3. Yeah, I didn't want to like try to run up this staircase over here to like regain health and then get wombo comboed by a bunch of jackass like satyrs. God, the combos the enemies do in this game are just nuts. Corvian Great Knight, Dagger of the Unwanted, those guided by heretical stories. This transparent attempt to intimidate foes. That was kind of a cool item. I wanted to finish reading it. Oh, oops, wrong way. Level 99 game stuff is they send out any games for people to try. Oh, well, I mean, yes they do. They do send out review copies. And the reality is that if I'm doing something on stream, I mean, Brad would probably give me anything I wanted to do on stream. The problem is that the way stream works, the way that the stream works makes it so that it's real hard to stream a lot of these games. So, you know, I don't ask him for it, I don't take advantage of it. I actually have a bunch of their games I got for playtesting that I can't even really play because even though I have a great gaming group, we generally are already committed to playing card games on Sundays. And because of that, trying to find time to play these awesome level 99 games is so hard because, you know, a lot of our heart and souls are invested in these competitive card games. What level 99 games? Are you asking me which level 99 games I play, or are you asking me what level 99 games is? Rockstar. I'm confused at the question. This area really, really blows. Like, if you were a decent caster and you could like one-shot the orbs, it would be a lot easier. Right now, it's just kind of, you have to go real slow. He always says this stupid one over here to the left already spawned when I come in. Oh my god, come on, man. I don't know where he is. Oh yeah, Pixel Tactics is one of their popular ones. Pixel Tactics never did it for me in quite the way that BattleCon does. And the new game they have coming out that I've been playtesting a lot for them, although the word a lot is relative because I want to stop your stupid fireball crap. Because they always playtest like right when I'm at work. But anyway, is called Exceed. Exceed is awesome. You know, he does know though. He knows what Pixel Tactics is, so clearly that homeboy has played some of their games. Yeah, I mean they're a semi-popular company. I mean, like I know they're not as big as CMON, Fantasy Flight, and all that, but you get their names out there. All right. So I've got to not play like Matt right now, and I've got to be a lot more slow with these god-awful fireballs. I might actually have to use my magic flask for like the first time this game. Alright, I'm gonna go deal with these enemies over here. Because like I said, if I need to run up this way, I really don't want to get ambushed. But of course, other than this guy, the other three are like all grouped up together. I don't know what Infinite Dungeon or Grim Shuffle are. Oh yeah, you didn't know my correction then. Yeah, I live in the same town that Level 99 games exist in, and so I playtest there for them. I'm a friend of Brad's. We play Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch together. Probably not as much as he would like, because I don't play Heroes of the Storm with a lot of people, because I don't know anyone else who's played at my level. Holy crap, that's a big-ass poison cloud. You kidding me? But yeah, Brad's a great dude. Like, all-around good guy. Good heart, good soul. I believe he has a good soul. I want to believe he has a good soul. Put it that way. Can you just come over here? Or like not come over here and have your friend come over here? I just don't want to fight two of you at once. God, that cloud is so thick. Just get over here. That's fine. I'll go fight the stupid caster by himself. Just get away from him. And this new area is like a real thing, boys. Okay. So I'll take it. Okay. Now all that's left is the little idiot caster, so this guy should be easy. And by easy, I mean they'll still just jab me in the face. Oh yeah? So, other than Pixel Tactics, what else did you get from them? What else did you play and enjoy? The only game that made it... Oh, Pixel Tactics was originally a collection game? I didn't realize that. Like I said, I mean, when I playtest for them, it's mostly BattleCon and Exceed and their newer stuff, so I didn't mess around with Tactics much. The couple times I played it, it didn't quite fit my style. Yeah, BattleCon. Is that thing alive? Well, no, but the enemy in front of it is. Come here. Whoa! Wow! That was a super rude thing for this thing to do. What are you doing? Did you just steal my power? Holy cow! Well, I mean, that guy's funny as hell, but that sucked. Alright, man. Yeah, their new game is shipping right now. Millennium Blades, which It's a really funny game, really cool game in concept. Millennium Blades, the idea is that it's as though the world went on and there was like one great card game, so like the equivalent of Magic the Gathering, but it took over the world and like everyone played it and it became like a ridiculous kind of like thing. Oh my god, that one stupid ball right there. Jesus. Lock onto it. Nice, was with inside that hit arc. Oh. I forgot that was the sound he makes when he summons the ball. I thought for a second he was dying. God, this little trio over here is a huge pain in the ass. I'm just gonna try to cast at that dude and pull him. By himself? Nope. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, brother. Come here. So there should be one over there. One more, but that's fine. Oh wait, there's two? Oh, because that's right. One of them was patrolling on his own, and that's the one I happened to pull with this last guy. Okay. Alright, so I dealt with all of them pretty well. I just have to come down here, get a lock on some fire orbs. Or... oh yeah, I forgot. I went over here first. Yeah, so this right here, I'll just pull this guy from around the corner, and he'll try to do his little lunge again. God, that move. Wow, he does that quick. His recover time is absolutely nuts. Okay. I get your pattern now, but holy crap, you're fast. Damn it. Yeah, you're a real cool guy. Are you kidding me? I didn't even have time to move before you did that again. This better not kill me. Piece of... Stop it. Just move, run at me and whiff. Come on. Oh, all of a sudden you lead a new move, huh? That guy sucks ass. Holy cow, those things are dangerous. Make sure there aren't any other ones over here before I try to engage this other dude. Is he facing me? Oh. Okay. I'm getting a lot of Titanite shards down here. Man. I don't recognize those. Maybe those are an enemy I'll run into later. An ember. Whoa, whoa. Oh, right. Oh, crap. Damn it. Oh my god. I have my camera focusing on the wrong thing. Alright, I'm definitely down below. I need to go find my way back up top. Oh god, boys. Oh my god, I picked the wrong direction. Okay, here's the main hall again, I think. Oh god. Get to the stairs, get to the stairs. That's not the stairs. I chose poorly. Oh cool, giant rat. That'll make this easier. What the hell is going on? Jesus, I just completely got disoriented from where I am. is a fun surprise. A drop into a lava pit. This game's rude. No, a lot of them don't offer the ability to really deliver in all those areas. That's why what I do is like I try to find that within like Fantasy Flight card games by having like one that does each. So Conquest is definitely our single player game. I loved the idea of Star Wars as our 2v2, but didn't go over with my friends. And Game of Thrones is our free-for-all game, because it handles it so well, in my opinion. Okay. Alright, this takes me back upstairs to where I was. I know where I am now. And I'm going to kind of methodically clear this top path before I go down there on the bottom, because killing those fire orb demons is really tedious and takes forever, and I have no flasks. So, to keep myself... Okay. Oh, there's a fire slime and that... God damn, man. These areas are brutal. Back off while I got breathed fire again. Those things are like the biggest jokes ever. They're super easy to kill, but this fire slime here is going to make him a huge pain in the ass. Especially when I have no flasks left. Also, it's weird that guy's like breathing fire through the wall, because usually the game handles that like well, like it doesn't let them. Oh. The cooldown on his fire breath, shorter than I thought. I guess he had to turn. Okay. So I'm going to head around to the other side. Yeah, I have heard that about Imperial Assault, and I was interested in it. But again, it's like the amount of time I have versus the amount of games there are that are good. Yeah. I think if we weren't so committed to like playing LCGs, especially because of my Conquest League, we might have more time for stuff like that. I might be able to avoid this pack of dudes. Well, I avoided one of them. Lock on, camera! Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Are you kidding me? Oh god, the combos these guys are doing. I'm out of... Oh my god, I'm out of stamina. And I thought that guy was dead. Damn it. God damn these things. Six hours and 2 flasks later. Are you kidding me? I really hate these satyrs. No, lock onto this one. Lock onto this one. Lock onto the camera. Come on. Roll, you. Oh my god. Is that the one that like the Rebellion one? Is that the one that's like the super simplified one? I know they made like both a Game of Thrones and a Star Wars card game that were like really simple and basic. Like it didn't have like a big rule book or anything. It was like almost like a match a certain amount of colors type thing. But I can't remember if that was. I know the Game of Thrones had one, and I thought Star Wars had one too. I'm getting real sick of these guys as shit. Yeah, well, magic will do that to a person. Yeah, Legendary is a very, very different kind of game, though, than Magic. At least from what I can tell. So yeah, I could see that going one way or the other. Yeah, you're really cool. Oh, they have both poison and toxic. Their weapons are toxic. Or maybe the breath is toxic. God, the combos these guys do are like 17 minutes long. If I go back too far, I'm gonna run into that fire demon. Lock on! This game seems much more finicky about when it wants to lock on than the previous ones. Neat! Fire demon found me. That's fun. It's a fun surprise. Oh, he has his two sets of hands act independent of each other. No, focus the boss. Thank you. The enemy. So that's one way to kill the dude, is just pull him way far away from his fire orbs and go to town on him. Alright, so this next enemy I don't tend to block because he either goes for the grab or the jump, so I'm going to try to dual wield and see if I can attack fast enough to just kill him. Come here. Come on. That went much better. Much better. Okay, so against those dudes, the dual wield weapon's a better choice. What? It missed me. It was halfway to the floor. Are you kidding me? Get off me. Piece of crap. This area is just so congested with stupid idiots. Come here. Just sit perfectly in the middle of the hallway. I feel like I have to deal with that, dude. Thank you. I don't even want to fight that thing. I'm so sick of like how long it takes to kill slimes. Oh, neat. That's neat. Yeah, Magic was a lot of fun when it first came out. And there's still some really cool things about this game, about it. I just really, really feel that mana is an antiquated idea, and it's just less fun than, like, I seriously just think that if the game rebalanced some of its cards, you know, which it already does every so often when it comes out anyway, rebalanced some of its cards, and worked around to the idea of, actually, you know what? I haven't used an Ember all game. I'm going to use one now, just because I'm caught up in talking and I have 30 of them. My first Ember. Anyway, if you could just play a card face down as a colorless mana, and they like rebalanced the game around that, like maybe gave each player like 30 more health, or not 30 more health, but like 30 health starting off instead of 20. And is this a different bonfire? It is. Interesting. The Old King's Antechamber. Wait, so which one was I in then? Was I in the Abandoned Tomb? I think I was. Huh. Well, there's a huge amount of the area back here I didn't explore because I fell down. I really hate these things. Yeah, well, there's actually a decent amount of games that don't use a resource system. And some of them are really good because the thing they use instead is good, others aren't. Hearthstone's a good example of a game that kind of broke the mold but still works pretty well. Like, I've had really bad experience with games where you can't like play stuff on your opponent's turn. They just felt kind of shallow and one-dimensional, but somehow Hearthstone does it in a way that it doesn't. Like, I was still worried, and I wouldn't say Hearthstone draws me as much as a game like Conquest, but it's still really cool that like Blizzard, what they do best is they find a way to take a concept that before only like an elite few could play and make it accessible to everybody. And they generally do it in such a way that a person can slowly learn to and become competitive. I think this leads up to the old King's Antechamber again. Yes. Okay. So this big circle down here, I think I mostly cleared it out. And sack them and pay tough ones. Yeah, that seems fine. Seems like an alright way to do things. Dice Masters, I think, is a really, like, I think it's a fun game. Like, I think it's a, oh my god, where the hell are you coming from? I think it's a fun game. I don't think it's a particularly good game. I think it's a game that would excel most in a draft mode. Because I feel like the game, looking at it at a competitive level, is not. It wasn't. I didn't find it fun when we tried to start playing competitively and like build armies more often. But is that the new set Civil War? I mean, Dice Masters, they release a new set of it like every month. It's crazy how often they release Dice Masters. I'd say realistically probably every 2 months, 2 to 3, but still it's like every time I go to the store there's another one. In order to keep the amount I spend in Reason, I just play D&D Dice Masters. Yeah, because the Batman versus Superman, or Batman and Superman 1, just came out for DC, and I saw it like show up in my local hobby store. Like, seriously. Oh, nice. Seriously. Oh, wow. Oh god. Where? What? Oh, bullshit. You did not attack behind you like that. But yeah, so anyway, up in it so it almost won it. It's cool that a playmat can be like that good. They can potentially pull you into a new game. Yeah, the D&D game, the D&D version I like a lot. It's just weird because the cards for multiple sets, I mean the dice and cards for multiple sets, they are completely playable together, but that doesn't mean that they actually really do work well together in the long run. Like for example, the D&D set, all the heroes have experience points, but you only get experience from monsters. And the only other set that officially has monsters in it's D&D. So if you try to play any of those characters outside of D&D, they're just, really inferior than they should be stat-wise, because they can't get experience points. And then gear is something else that's exclusive to D&D. You can only equip on characters that have a specific icon. And that icon is only found in the D&D set. So it's one of those things where it's like, I can play with my friends, or we can mix and match cards, but it doesn't really work. So we made house rules like villains count as monsters, even though in the official rulebook they don't. Stuff like that. Alien Predator, are you talking about Dice Masters and Alien Predator? It's a level 99 game. Master Plan. Okay. I'm sure he has around. I mean, I guess I'm not 100% sure, but I would think he would still have a copy. Yeah, I saw the Alien vs Predator one of those. I thought you were talking about Ice Masters. You're saying the Alien vs Predator one is? Okay, sword. Which game are you saying the artwork's cheap on Rockstar? Okay. So does this finally lead back to like the main antechamber? It appears to. However, I don't have my orientation to know. I think this takes me up. Okay, finally. I'm back where I know I am. God damn it. I'm so sick of this. There's too many enemies in this area. Like, it's too full of enemies for me to be able to explore at like a reasonable pace. The guys with the shields are just so time-consuming to fight. Oh, neat. It's rather be poisoned than toxic. Can't move. Oh my god. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Jesus. The art on the Ascension phone app is horrible. I always find that funny stuff. Oh my god. God, the enemies down here are just the biggest fucking drain. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Alright. Having a rough time down here, boys. And seriously, it isn't that the enemies are hard, there's just so many of them that it's like this war of attrition, where either they eat through all of my, they eat through all of my flasks, or I just get emotionally exhausted from trying to fight 700 dudes in a row. Being summoned to another world. Well, I guess I'll just run around and hope that I survive in order to get there. Alright, a guide in the world. So that's cool. Right, I have to go off mic for a second. My girlfriend's coming in. I'm still here, though. Oh, hey, can you hear me? Sorry, I've been talking, but it sounds like my mic was off. Anyway, what I was going to say is, as far as the Warhammer adventure card games go, a buddy bought Pathfinder. We never got to play it because he didn't want to take the time that night to go through and learn it, and then I haven't hung out with him since because he's a pretty busy dude. As for the Warhammer one, I'm not sure which Warhammer adventure card game you mean. I mean, the only Warhammer one I had heard of was the one that was like it wasn't an adventure card game. It was like, I think, either a 2v2 or a 1v1 game by Fantasy Flight that was designed to be like a competitive game, but apparently a lot of people didn't think it was very good because it went under. Jesus. Yeah, it's on now though, I think, right? Oh my god, I'm so sick of this. I'm gonna have to take a break in a bit to eat some food and step back. I'm like, this area is really, really taxing me. Like, the sheer amount of bullshit, like the sheer amount of enemies is making it so hard, not fun to explore. Alright. I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll probably be back in a little bit once I'm like refreshed and rejuvenated after a shower and a little bit of food. So, just so you know, I will be back in not too long. I'm not sure how long, but I guess I'll go offline so that it doesn't just look like we're sitting here and nothing happening. I'll probably be back in half an hour or so. And we can talk more Pathfinder and Warhammer card game then when I'm not burned out. But